Hello and welcome back to the Coins Information HD channel, where we explore rare coins, hidden treasures, and fascinating stories behind the money in your pocket. In today's episode, we are diving deep into the story of a small coin with a big reputation, the 1994 Ireland 5 pence coin. At first glance, it might seem like just another old decimal coin from the past. But the truth is, this specific year and coin has sparked attention among numismatists and collectors due to a unique combination of factors: its design, the absence of a mint mark, its relative scarcity, and the increasing interest in Irish pre-euro currency. So, if you found one of these coins in an old drawer, a coin jar, or inherited it from a relative, you might be wondering, is it rare? Is it valuable? Could it be worth more than you think? Stick around, because we're going to break down everything you need to know about the 1994 Ireland 5 pence coin, its origins, its story, and its value in today's market in 2025. To understand the importance of the 1994 Ireland 5 pence coin, we need to go back several decades to understand how and why this coin came into existence. Ireland decimalised its currency in the early 1970s, aligning more closely with the decimal system used by the United Kingdom. The 5 pence coin was introduced as a direct replacement for the 1 shilling coin and was initially issued in a larger format. That original large version of the 5 pence circulated from 1971 until 1990. By 1992, however, new, smaller version of the 5 pence coin was introduced into circulation. This was part of a broader coinage reform, aimed at reducing production costs and adapting coin sizes for modern usage. The large 5 pence coin was simply too bulky for its face value. The new, smaller 5 pence coin, which includes the 1994 version we're discussing today, was lighter, more compact, and easier to produce in large quantities. Now, what makes the 1994 issue interesting is that it belongs to this second series, the small type 5 pence coins. These were struck between 1992 and 2000, before the euro was adopted in 2002 and Ireland transitioned away from the Irish pound. The design of the 1994 5 pence coin is classic and symbolic of Ireland's rich cultural and agricultural heritage. Let's begin with the obverse, or front side of the coin. Here, you'll find the traditional Irish harp, known as the Brian Boru harp. This has been the national symbol of Ireland for centuries and has appeared on Irish coinage since the foundation of the state. Alongside the harp is the word Éire, which is the Irish name for Ireland, and the year of issue, 1994, centered at the bottom. Flip the coin to the reverse and you'll see a stylized depiction of a bull, inspired by Celtic art. The bull symbolizes strength, agriculture, and fertility, a motif deeply rooted in Ireland's mythological past. The number 5 is placed to indicate the denomination, and there is no currency symbol, as was standard for Irish coins at the time. The coin is made of copper nickel, giving it a silvery appearance, and has a weight of 3.25 grams. Its diameter measures 18.5 millimeters, and it features a reeded edge. There are no visible mint marks on the coin, which brings us to an important point. You may have heard collectors refer to this coin as the 1994 no mint mark 5 pence. Let's clarify what that means. Irish coins of this period were minted by the Currency Centre, located in Sandyford, Dublin. Unlike coins from countries like the United States, which often use letters or symbols to denote the minting location, such as D for Denver or S for San Francisco, Irish coins from this era typically did not include any mint mark at all. This was standard practice and not an error or rarity in itself. So, when someone refers to the no mint mark 1994 5 pence coin, they are essentially describing the standard issue of that year. However, the intrigue begins when collectors search for anomalies, errors, or slight differences in strike quality that may suggest a rare variety or misprint. That we'll get to potential errors shortly, but keep in mind that for Irish coins, no mint mark is the norm, not the exception. Let's talk about mintage, the number of coins produced in a specific year. In 1994, the 5 pence coin saw a moderately low mintage compared to other years. While millions were produced, it was significantly fewer than high mintage years like 1996 or 1998. This means that, although not an extremely rare coin, the 1994 5 pence is among the scarcer years in the small type series. What does that mean for you as a collector? Well, when demand increases for Irish decimal coins, whether for personal collections, historical interest, or investment, lower mintage years tend to be more desirable, particularly in better conditions. It's not just about how many were made. It's also about how many have survived in uncirculated or mint state condition. The reality is, most 1994 5-pence coins have been used, passed through countless hands, spent in shops, and tossed into drawers. This general circulation has worn down the detail on many surviving examples. So, finding one in top condition is relatively uncommon. Now, let's address a question that often sparks collector interest. Are there any known errors or varieties for the 1994 Irish 5-pence coin? While the standard version of this coin is relatively straightforward, error coins, such as off-center strikes, double strikes, clipped planchets, or coins struck on the wrong metal, do occasionally surface in most modern minting operations. As of now, there are no officially recognized major error varieties for the 1994 Irish 5-pence. However, it is always worth closely inspecting your coin for abnormalities. If you find a misaligned design, missing edge reading, strange metal tone, or any other anomaly, it could potentially be a mint error. Just be cautious. Cleaning, corrosion, or post-mint damage can sometimes mimic error traits. To be certain, always consult with a reputable coin grading service or an experienced numismatist. Now let's dive into the most important factor that affects the coin's value: condition. Coins are graded based on their wear and appearance, using a scale from poor to mint state. Here's a quick summary: poor to fair, coin is heavily worn, possibly corroded, and has lost most of its detail. Worth only face value or slightly more, fine to very fine, moderate wear, but all major details are visible. These coins are collectible but not especially valuable. Extremely fine, XF minor wear on the highest points. The coin retains good eye appeal and some original luster, about uncirculated, AU almost no wear, and luster remains. These are desirable, mint state, MS60, MS70 completely uncirculated. MS65 or higher is rare for this coin and fetches the best prices. If you believe your coin is in uncirculated condition, it's worth protecting in a coin holder and considering professional grading to preserve its value. Let's get to the moment you've been waiting for: the current market value of the 1994 Ireland 5-pence coin in the year 2025. As with all collectible coins, value varies depending on condition, rarity, and demand. Here's a general idea of what you might expect: circulated condition. In average condition, the 1994 5-pence is generally worth around $1 to $2 on the collector's market. This covers coins that are worn but still identifiable and complete. Extremely fine, coins in excellent circulated condition or with only light wear may be valued around $3 to $5. Uncirculated or mint state, a coin that has never been in circulation, retains full luster, and shows no signs of wear could be worth anywhere from $10 to $15. In some cases, coins certified at MS65 or higher may command even higher prices, especially at auctions. Error coins. If you possess a genuine mint error coin, for example, a misstrike or off-metal strike, the value could jump substantially, sometimes exceeding $50 or more, depending on the error and collector interest. Remember, coin values fluctuate with time and market trends. As interest in Irish pre-euro coins continues to grow, especially among international collectors and the Irish diaspora, the value of even modest coins like the 1994 5-pence could see gradual increases in the coming years. So, should you sell your 1994 Irish 5-pence coin now or hold on to it? If you have a well-worn coin and are not a collector, you might sell it now and get a couple of dollars, enough for a cup of coffee. However, if your coin is in excellent condition, or you're assembling a full set of Irish decimal coins, it may be worth holding on to. As time passes, coins in better condition will become harder to find, and that scarcity could lead to increased value. If you plan to sell, list it clearly on platforms like eBay or through a local coin dealer. Provide good photographs, describe the condition accurately, and note if it has been graded. If you plan to keep it, store it properly. Use a protective coin flip or case. Avoid touching the surface with bare hands, and keep it in a dry, cool place away from direct sunlight. The 1994 Ireland 5-pence coin may not make you a millionaire, but it's far from worthless. It's a charming, historical piece of Ireland's monetary past, and for the right collector, it holds value, both financially and sentimentally. its moderate rarity, clean design, and place within the timeline of Irish coinage make it a coin worth holding on to, especially in high grade. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or a casual enthusiast, the 1994 5 pence offers a fascinating glimpse into Ireland's rich history and the era before the euro. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more deep dives into the world of rare and valuable coins. Drop a comment below if you have a 1994 5 pence coin, or if you want us to cover any other Irish coin in our next episode. Until next time, happy collecting.